What is a sandwich? This seemingly simple question has been asked and answered by thinkers and philosophers forever in an attempt to connect easier to one of the deepest discussions in Greco Roman philosophy, Plato's theory of forms. When answering the question, you could have thought of a BLT, a hamburger, or possibly the general concept of a sandwich. Chances are it wasn't the last one, but if it was, you're more similar to Plato than you may have thought. This might seem like a weird starting point for philosophy, but it's been asked countless times for a reason. Form theory is hard to explain and understand, but having a relatable example really helps. Plato believed that everything in the physical world is an inexact mimicry of an ideal truth, what he called a form. The form of a sandwich for him wouldn't be found in a specific example, but instead in a concept more powerful than material, one perfect and defined by itself. Since his creation of it, Plato's form theory has not only been explored through questions like the sandwich one, but through variations from his very own predecessor and student, Aristotle. Aristotle believed that forms are born from the human experience, understanding how the world works and basing your ideas off of what you know, not an idealized version. As a product of divorce, I can see the appeal of Plato's version. I refuse to base my understanding of marital love solely on my experience. Though it's hard to grasp an otherworldly, perfect love, I believe it would be harder to let the lack of a better form define my approach to it, and that applies to every standard I don't feel my personal experience satisfies. But when it comes to other forms like beauty, like Aristotle, I don't think I need to look any further. How I define beauty couldn't be clearer when I get to watch the sunset every afternoon, or see the people I love laugh. I can understand the desire for a better guideline in some parts of my life, like Plato would suggest, but the world we live in is capable of presenting good influences, and I want to trust in my human experience the way Aristotle would. Picking and choosing when to use which philosophy may not be the most systematic, but it's how I'm choosing to live what I believe will be my best life. I can appreciate the beauty of the world I see around me while continuing the search for something beyond my immediate experience. After all we really know is that we know nothing, but maybe that's the point. We create meaning with what we see. Philosophy, in the end, is a form that can be whatever you make of it.